Happy Friday, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Friday Fact, Fiction, and Fuzzy. I'm Kevin Gallman with Jason Eggert from Edmentum, and our guest today, she's a familiar face to the Edmentum YouTube channel, and you will see her in the social emotional learning series that we've done in the session or the conference that took place this summer. Always love the conversation with Lisa Westman. Lisa, as you may or may not know, is an ASCD author, speaker extraordinaire, has a new book coming out sometime this summer focused on social emotional learning and instruction. And it's one of the topics we love to learn more about from her. But welcome, Lisa. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Friday, Fact, Fiction, and Fuzzy. What is the fact that you can share with us today?
So I've been doing a lot of thinking about this because I've made so many realizations. I was trying to narrow them down. And I think my biggest takeaway, the fact that has been reinforced the most over the past several months is that mindset is critical to everything that we do in education. And without, even getting into like growth mindset versus fixed mindset, it's just this idea of if you think you can do something and you want to do it, you can. And I've seen that very much so, working in a lot of different organizations. You see two people who want to do the same thing, and you have one person who's like, I cannot do this because of X, Y, Z. And you have another person that says, how can I do this? And there's just such a different result for the teacher, the students, administration, the community.
Outlook, right? Attitude, for sure. Critical. How about something that you thought was true that maybe you learned to be fiction?
So I'm not sure I personally ever thought this was fiction, but I probably didn't think it was as much of a fact as I know now. But it is fictional to believe that you can provide quality instruction for students without using some form of evidence, without data. It is absolutely critical to have evidence of what our students are learning, which speaks to the importance of first having a clear vision of what is to be learned so that you have something to actually measure. And I think especially now when time is at more of a premium, and it was always at a premium, but a lot of classes are shortened or not as in person, or we have this consistently changing learning environment, to really be hyper-focused on what is it that I want my students to learn, and what does that learning look like, and are they learning it is super important. And to think otherwise is a great fiction.
That's a good one. Lisa, last one would be a fuzzy, right? So there's two different ways to take this, right? Something that maybe made you smile or happy or proud, right? Or there could be that direction of maybe it's sort of a question that you still have, right? Something that's still kind of fuzzy that isn't clear yet.
Yeah, it's funny because I looked back on a couple of your videos like, wait, which fuzzy is it? Like, it's a little fuzzy. I don't remember right now. But I chose like a warm and fuzzy because that's just the kind of person that I am. And I think it goes without saying that what I have a new appreciation for, and what I've heard so many teachers and so many students and so many administrators have a new appreciation for, not that we ever didn't appreciate it in the past, but maybe we took it for granted, is how good it feels to be learning with others around you in person in the same room. And whether I'm facilitating PD, there's a few places I still get to do that in person. It's just so nice to be in a room with others, but hearing from so many teachers, I have a teacher that I work with, and his district was on like full remote for a while, and he loops with his students. So he had 7th graders last year. He has them again, 8th grades. He's been on Zoom with them all year, but they just went back in person. And he said, when they all got into the classroom, everyone just started clapping. Like they were just so happy to see each other and see him. And he's like, and it was such a great feeling. And like, I think that, those days of looking at like, oh, are we going to have a snow day? I want a snow day. And I don't think those are going to happen anymore. I think our students and our teachers are going to be like, no snow day. Like, let's just go to the building. We want to be there. So that's my fuzzy.
Lisa Westman, she is an author. She is a speaker. She's got a new book, as Ketan was saying earlier, coming out this summer on empathy in education. She's a keynote speaker. She's fantastic. She's brilliant. So Lisa, we're very thankful to know you. If you don't already follow Lisa on Twitter, please make sure you follow her on Twitter. If you haven't already subscribed to our Edmentum, Illinois YouTube channel, please do so. You can see Lisa in a variety of different clips on the YouTube channel. Lisa, we really want to thank you for being with us here today, and we wish you all the best.
Same to you, and thank you. I always enjoy my time with you guys.
Thanks, Lisa. Be well.